Hello and welcome to a quarter hunt. This one might be shorter. I got 16 rolls of quarters here that I'm going to go through. I'll take a look at them, and if I don't have a lot of finds, maybe I'll go get some more and see if I can add to this hunt. But we will find out what's in these 16 rolls. They've been sitting over here, and I can't stop myself from opening them, so I'm going to crack into them. I'm going to get this going right now. Intro, take 473. Cue music. Cue coins.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Now pick them up. I'm not rich. Okay, so I'm 5 rolls in. Second to last quarter here. I've got a West Point. Nice. It's a 2019 because it does not have the privy mark over there on this side of Washington. So let's see which one it is. And it is a Lowell. Nice. A little dirty, but you know, been out for a few years in circulation. We'll get to them. But yeah, that's awesome. So far, the only other things I found is some really nice quarters. So I've set some of those aside to maybe keep a hold of them. But yeah, that's an awesome find. All right, I just opened up the 6th roll, and I've got a quarter with a weird rim here. Well, I don't think it's a quarter. It might be a foreign, but I'm not sure. Let's take a look and see what it is. It is a India 1 rupee. It's a rupee from India. Interesting. I've never found a rupee from India in a roll before. It says 1935 to 2010. Platinum Jubilee. Oh, nice. That's cool. That's a nice little find. Ooh, set it up here. That's foreign. All right, I'm going through roll 7, and I come across this 2018, and there is a pretty nice sizable die chip under the canoeer's arm, or the kayaker's arm. Here, that is nice. Not very common to find. I think this might be the second one I found. Maybe the first. I think it's the second. Well, that's cool. That's a pretty neat little die chip there. Okay, I'm still on the same roll, and I've come across the Lowell, 2019 Lowell, and it has a die chip in the bell tower and on top of the bell tower. That's interesting. Usually I don't find them on the bell tower inside. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. I'll put it here and keep going through this roll, see if there's anything else in here. Oh, same roll. A few coins back. Come across another 2019 out of Philly. This is the San Antonio Missions. There's a die chip here on top of the bell tower, one on the side. There's one on the end of the waves, one on the end of this cross. That's all I've seen so far, but yeah, that's quite a bit of die chips on here, and it's in fairly good shape. I mean, it is a little circulated, but hey, that's pretty nice, pretty nice. All right, there wasn't much else in the rest of those rolls, so I've got 10 more I'm going to add to this hunt, and then we'll wrap it up after these 10, whether I find anything or not. Hopefully, I'll be right back with some finds. If not, I'll see you on the wrap up. All right, so as I'm going through these all these rolls have like a layer of dirt on these coins. So what I'm doing is I'm going through and taking a look. I'm going to set some aside. I'm going to give them a rinse with some distilled water so it doesn't hurt the coins, and see if I can see anything going on with any of these. But so far I haven't found anything at all on any of these coins other than they're really dirty. So that is my thought process, and if I find anything, I'll let you know at the end after I get them all kind of rinsed off. Okay, so after going through those 10 rolls, I've got 6 quarters here. I put them in a little distilled water, kind of try to rinse some of the dirt off. And then I gave them a quick soak in some pure acetone to try and loosen up some of the dirt that was stuck on still. So anything else I do to try to get the dirt off of these is going to ruin the surface. And not that they're already ruined as it is, but I'm not going to do any more type of cleaning because I would have to scrub or use some harsh chemicals to get the dirt off. So it's not worth destroying the coins to get them clean. So we don't want to destroy coins, just give them a nice little, I just wanted to clean them up a little bit so I could see the spots that I needed to see. Right here on this 2013, this is the Mount Rushmore. There is a little bit of doubling on the nose. I'm not sure which one this is. There are a few different ones with some doubling on the nose and a few other places. There are a few different minor DDOs to look for on those. So I do peek at those if they're in good condition. So moving on to this 1965, there is some slight doubling on the 5 here. So I looked up on Variety Vista just to make sure. This is DDO number 3. There is some good doubling at the top of the 5. Looks like there might be some machine doubling on In God We Trust, but the top of the 5 is a really good spot to look at. And so is Liberty. If you can find some doubling on the Liberty, you might have one of the Cherry Picker Guide or one of the more major finds for that date. This one is interesting. This is a 1965. It has a little bit of a rim clip here. It's a very shallow, slight rim clip, but you can see how the rim kind of fades down into the clip area. That's because there wasn't enough metal to fill the whole die there, so it just kind of smushed to where it could. But yep, that is pretty cool. This is, yep, that is a really cool one. I got this 2021 that I saw had a die clash in front of the Washington's face on the reverse here. It is not as well pronounced as some of the others I've found, but it's a find. Got a die chip in Mancula's here on this 2021. It's a pretty sizable one, although this one is a really dirty coin. And so is this one. This is a 2016 Harper's Ferry. There is a pretty nice die chip on top of the roof here. But again, this one is a pretty dirty coin. So I don't know if I'm going to keep those last two because they are pretty dirty. Okay, but let me grab the rest of the coins and we'll do a wrap up here. All right, so wrapping up, I just went over these 6 coins here. A couple of double dies, always nice. The clip rim, some die chips, and a die clash here. The others we had was a die chip under the arm on the kayaker, die chip on the bell tower here, and die chips on the tower, on the cross, and down here on the waves on this one. Find of the box, or find of the hunt, is this West Point. It's always a good day when you find a West Point. You can't go wrong there. Had a 1-4 and an Indian rupee. And I did get a stack of nice American Beautiful quarters. This one is a 2009 American Samoa quarter that you got at the end of the state program. So I did have a stack of really, really nice, mostly American Beautiful quarters, but 2009, a nice 2009 you can't go wrong with. So overall, it was a fun hunt out of those 36, 35 rolls I went through. So it was, yeah, it was a good hunt. All right, well, I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, it helps me out. Drop a comment down below, let me know what you thought. And thank you very much for watching, everyone. Have a great day.